Now, speaking of stealing, you spoke on a pastor a couple of interviews ago that it was robbed. And they ended up swooping him up for all kind of embezzlement, stealing from old folks from the church, doing it for years. All that Gucci, all the goddamn necklaces. Seemed like he had a whole operation going on. What are your thoughts when you see that? 'Cause I know we spoke on it the first time, and you like, hey, goddamn it, rob him again.
Yeah,
they came in on his ass.
They took too long to rob him. They let the white folk for the rob him. Now the white folk for the rob him. They were supposed to, they supposed to kidnap him and hold him for ransom and all kind of shit before we let the white folk get him. No, they ain't supposed to get him. God ain't using preachers no more. Even during biblical times, God didn't use preachers, he used prophets. Preachers get in the way of God. Only our grandmothers pay attention to preachers and hurt women.
That's real.
That's real. So no, they don't have, the church have become obsolete because the church is confined inside of a building and no one wants to be confined. The church is supposed to come outside of the building and they supposed to be out looking for lost souls. Lost souls ain't supposed to be showing up at the church, supposed to be out looking for lost souls, trying to, So it's a confinement now. Traditional religious doctrine what makes it hard to access God.
You see that?
Yeah, they make it hard to access God because the preacher become the God, or he gets in the way of God. And the preacher starts saying, well, God told me to tell you, and he started talking to you as if he really get to talk to God. Is his voice deep or soft, Pastor? yeah, if he told what for, is his voice deep or soft, Pastor? Oh, he's soft, you a goddamn lie. Yeah, so they'll tell you anything once they can discover him. The Book of Eli. One of my favorite movies, top 5 favorite movies.
Oh yeah.
It took me to see that motherfucker 10 times before I knew what it was about. They was looking for the book, thinking that they can take the book away from him, but he had the book in her. He had the book in his head. He knew the book was in his head, meaning his actions showed the book. People were believing based on him, his actions. They ain't open that book. We the Book of Eli, the generation without the book. We the people who know the book is looking for us not to have the book, and that's how they gonna control us, knowing that book. By us not knowing the book, we looking for something different in people's actions.
Yeah.
That's how we go discover the goodness of God. We ain't gonna open that book, homie. And that's what I'm telling everybody. For us, God ain't gonna exist in the book. Quit telling us about that book. Show us. Show us.
Yeah, that's right.
Show us in your actions. Show us, and I'm saying everybody quote that book, mean, hateful, mean-spirited, they don't help no soul. Man, fuck that book. God don't exist in a book. I'm telling you as a kid, nigga, I was locked in a cell without the book. What was I supposed to do when it's time to kill myself? And I ain't got, how I'm gonna find God and I'm in this bitch 9 months, man, I ain't got the book. Who I'm gonna talk to? The preacher ain't coming down here telling me what God said. How do I access God without the preacher in the book? Can't nobody teach that. And ain't nobody willing to teach it.
That's powerful, that's powerful.